Hey everyone, I got a review for you today of a new exhaust I put on my 2007 Yamaha FZ6 motorcycle. The exhaust I put on is the MIVV oval carbon cap exhaust. Just for clarification, the model name is, as it states right here, oval carbon cap, and specifically the second to last line here, it is the product code UI.015.L3C. The other one is the titanium pipe version, still has the carbon cap on it, and that's the one below it. But again, the one I have here is the full carbon can and tips. So let me just go ahead and start off that this document right here is going to be your only directions for putting this thing together. The exhaust did come with about an 8-language product manual, but that doesn't really provide any insight on how to put this together. I'm a very visual learner, so this was pretty easy for me to put together, and honestly, if you just follow all these lines here, it's pretty simple. It drops right into where the stock exhaust goes right on. Hopefully you can see this, but it just disconnects right where the, I believe that's the catalytic converter right there. Excuse me if that's not right, but undo that hose clamp and put on the new one, and it just slips right in. All the bolt holes line up, and it's a simple, pretty much drop-in replacement. So it didn't take me too long to actually put it in. However, the difficult part of it, which took me about an hour and a half or so, was getting these dB killers out. And right now I have them installed. They're about halfway installed, and they simply pull right out. But as you can see there where that little hole is, originally those had a rivet through them where they passed through right here and through this hole in the can itself. Now you have to drill out that rivet if you want to get these dB killers out. That's what I've found. Now to get that rivet drilled out, you have to remove this rubber grommet right here. It comes out very easily, and I just used a Dremel and a appropriately sized drill bit, and those guys came right out. And once you get that the rivet out, they pretty much just pull right out like that. So with the dB killers installed, the hole size for the exhaust is pretty much about the same as the stock ones, and they sound a hair, just a very, very slight amount louder than stock. Now with the dB killers completely taken out, this thing sounds completely different. It's just a thunderous note from idle all the way up to the red line. It sounds so much better. The primary reason I got this exhaust was just to be heard. If you own this bike, or if you know anyone that has it, you probably know that the stock exhaust is very quiet. Honestly, I think it almost sounds like a little lawnmower, and I just felt like I wasn't getting noticed on the roadway. So I want to ride as safely as I can, so that's why I went ahead and put this exhaust on there, and I already feel like I'm being noticed right away. And honestly, it does look a little bit better. It sticks out a little bit further than I'd like. As you can see right there, comes out just past the taillight a little bit, but that's something I'm willing to sacrifice just to be heard and be louder, and have a little bit of a performance increase. I haven't noticed all that much, but it does seem like that it opens up a little bit more on the mid-range, which is where this bike makes its power. So I got this exhaust system from PJ's Parts in Maryville, Tennessee. I believe they are the only ones that distribute this MIVV product in the United States. I may be wrong. I know they sell some on eBay, but I've just bought from them directly. They're great people, very communicative, speedy shipping, just honest people. One thing I didn't really like was that they sent it right in the manufacturer's box. They didn't have a separate box they put this one inside of. It came just like this to my doorstep. It was pretty banged up looking. Nothing was damaged with the actual product itself, but inside it was very well packaged. Everything was wrapped in corrugated cardboard and bubble wrap and taped up nice and tight. Just not too impressed with how the box came looking, but again, you're going to throw that in the dumpster in a day anyways, so maybe I'm just nitpicking. But yeah, this exhaust is significantly lighter than the stock one as well. You can see the stock one I have here sitting on the floor. When I took that thing out, I was really surprised about how heavy that thing was. I'm going to keep it around. I'm probably going to upgrade to, well, not upgrade, but just get a different bike altogether at some point, and I want to have that in case the next owner doesn't like this exhaust setup and they want to put the one back in there that came stock. I just don't like throwing away something that I feel like it has value. So anyways, that's just my kind of general overview review of this, again, MIVV oval carbon cap exhaust. Excuse me if I'm not saying that right. I don't know if it's MIVV. It's an Italian brand, but very happy with it so far. Not many people that have FZ6s with an aftermarket exhaust have this one. Most of them have the Two Brothers or the Scorpions or the Akrapovics or Leo Vents. I just wanted something a little bit different, something that other FZ6 riders didn't necessarily have. This one was a little bit up there in the price range. You can check PJ's Parts website to see what I mean, but again, I feel like it's a very well made product, very high quality. I like the performance that I've gotten from it so far. The looks are amazing, and I feel like it's well worth the added safety and the just the looks that it enhances your bike. So with that, I think I can't leave you without giving you a exhaust note. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this guy up. Just for your knowledge, the bike has been warmed up previously before I started this video, so this is how it's going to sound when it's ready to go. So there you go, folks. This is again my review of the MIVV oval carbon cap exhaust for the 2007 Yamaha FZ6. Hope you liked it. Thanks.